Hi, I'm Jim Halpert.
I'm Pam Beasley.
The name is Dwight K. Schrute.
I'm Angela Martin.
And I'm Michael Scott, branch manager of Dunder Mifflin, Scranton.
In this special episode of The Office, we are going to explore the horrible situation that South Africa finds itself in this post-apartheid regime.
This episode is meant to expose the problems faced by South African citizens when trying to find a job in an extremely low job market.
Each of us have distinguished ourselves as having different leadership styles based on Hackman's 5 sources of power.
I am referent power.
I am reward power.
My power style is expert.
I represent coercive power.
And I am legitimate. I'm sorry, continue.
We will each attempt to use our power style to find a solution to this problem.
Now, none of the material on the show is meant to upset, offend, or insult any citizen of South Africa, but it is a comedy show, so, well... Jim, Pam, Dwight, Angela, conference room, 10 minutes.
15 minutes.
5 minutes.
10 minutes.
15 minutes. Final offer. 15 minutes, y'all. So, I was watching the news last night on the History Channel, and they were talking about this one country called South Africa. I don't know where it is. Probably in Europe. But, they were having trouble with this thing called apartheid. So, needless to say, my interest was perked, so I did a little research on the subject, and found this website called learntoearn.org. And apparently there are hundreds of thousands of people without jobs in South Africa. So, I was inspired to help change it. And that's what I'm going to do. Jim, what is the worst thing in the world?
Taxes.
Wrong. Angela?
Dogs.
No. Dwight, double or nothing.
I think that's debatable. There's no singular...
Unemployment. Unemployment is the worst thing in the world. But you all wouldn't know because you all have jobs. Now, you know who doesn't have jobs? The poor people in the small European country of South Africa.
Michael, South Africa is in Africa, not Europe.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
So why are you telling us this?
Because I am the boss. No, but seriously, I was watching the news on the History Channel last night, and apparently South Africa is having a lot of trouble with unemployment. So, I have gathered you here to come up with ideas on how to help.
Michael, how can we possibly help a country that's 8,000 miles away?
Well, Angela, you are head of the party committee. Be creative. Well, we are under the gun here, so let's all get down to business. You are dismissed.
I mean, Michael has a big heart, but I'm a receptionist, not a member of the United Nations.
Maybe I could get someone from South Africa to come work for me here. Technically that helps Michael's new objective, and I don't have to come to work. 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So Pam, what do you think of Michael's latest wild goose chase?
It's nothing we haven't seen from him before. I mean, it just gives us something other to do than our actual work.
Do not doubt Michael's intentions.
Dwight, have you ever been to South Africa?
Of course not. Why would I?
Well, I just thought you'd like to know that their #1 export is beets. They have a lot of problems with bears, and they play Battlestar Galactica all the time.
Don't mock me, Jim.
So honestly, does anyone have any idea of what Michael wants?
Of course I do, Pam. I'm not stupid.
So what does he want?
You'll find out in due time.
Can you just tell us now?
You will find out in due time, Jim.
You don't want Michael to find out about his surprise party, do you?
Jim, I've been planning that for months.
Michael!
Jim, stop. Okay. Obviously, he wants us to use our specific styles of power in order to solve the problem of job scarcity.
Obviously.
I will do whatever Michael wants me to do, and I will do it to the best of my ability. That's what comes along with the position of assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. Look, I honestly couldn't care less about this, but if it gets me away from Kevin, I'll do anything.
Jim.
Okay, so everyone has their ideas, yeah. Okay, well, my thoughts were that we could organize some South African ritual to do, like something they would do, you know, like a human sacrifice.
No, you have the perfect place for that.
No, that is illegal. We are not
It's
doing
illegal.
that.
They do that
Okay. It was Toby's stupid idea anyway. All right. Well, what do you guys think, huh? Jim, you?
All right. Well, I was thinking that people in South Africa need somebody they can look up to for motivational purposes. So maybe we could write a letter to Oprah or something, get her involved.
Go on.
That's it.
Well, that's stupid, Pam.
Well, I was thinking that the people in South Africa need to work towards something they want. The government needs to create jobs that the South African people can fill. For instance, if there is a need to build a school, the people whose children will be going to that school will be the ones to build it. So their reward will be their children's education.
So kind of like exactly what I was saying, Dwight.
Pam, don't be ridiculous. The best people for the jobs will be people who are experts at what they do. You got to train people to be efficient. Picking random people off the streets would not be in everyone's best interest.
That's what she said. Good point, Dwight.
There obviously isn't enough pressure from the government to create jobs. There should be consequences for people who don't work hard enough. Just have to find someone to enforce the rules.
You know, I like all these ideas, so here's what I'm thinking. We're not going to make any sacrifices, okay? Now there's this really neat organization called Learn to Earn that helps out with this kind of stuff. So I'm going to take all our suggestions and email someone from the organization and meet with them.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know this one. Okay, so I'm heading out to the meeting and I need someone to accompany me.
Oh, I'll go.
Jim?
I'll grab my coat.
Michael, please let me go. Please let me go. I won't let you down.
As assistant to the regional manager.
Assistant regional manager.
As assistant to the regional manager, I need someone to stay back at the office and look over it while I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I will see you when we get back.
We are currently here waiting for someone that Michael claims to be from this Learn to Earn organization, but the odds of that actually being the case are very slim. In fact, the odds of meeting anyone today are very slim.
Oh, hi there. It's Dave, is it?
Dan.
Oh, yeah, I was joking. Well, I'm Michael Scott, and this is my trusty assistant, Jim Halpert.
You really just need someone to drive.
We have some information for you that we believe will help your organization.
You said you had a donation in the form of a check.
Well, you said you wouldn't need us if we didn't have a check, so obviously...
Alright, what do you got here? This is crap. Michael, this information isn't going to help the fact that 25% of South Africa's labor force is unemployed. In some communities, unemployment ranges from 30 to 70%. Despite President Zuma announcing that 2011 is the year of job creation, the plan will take place several years, and employment rate isn't expected to drop below 15% before 2020.
Well, That is incredible.
But Jim, they're just numbers. When was the last time anyone hired somebody over numbers? Can't you use any of this information?
We already have job creation strategies in place. We're working to train and equip unemployed persons with various skills, including business, literacy, life skills. We're currently trying to cooperate with state departments, provincial administration, and local authorities, and trying many other welfare organizations to bring the unemployment rates down.
Well, then you're welcome. For nothing.
We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Anytime.
Michael.
He didn't like what we did.
Well, honestly, Michael, there are more people out there working on the situation that are more qualified than us to deal with it.
Yeah,
and
but-
I'm sure they are doing a wonderful job.
But I feel so useless.
You're not, all right? I'm sure Dan and many other people appreciate that you are putting...
Us.
What?
That, us, we are putting.
Are putting in an effort towards the situation, all right? But next time, I don't know, let's use like fundraising techniques that we learned in class instead of 5 sources of power.
I'll be sure to pick a better number out of the hat next time. You want to go grab a beer?
Michael, this is an educational video. You can't say that.
Right. You want to go grab tequila?
Oh, how'd it go?
Awful. But in a good way.
Everything's in order, Michael, just how you left it.
Thank you, Dwight.
They appreciated our input, but they already have their own ideas that they're going to be using, so they won't be using ours.
So we did all that for nothing?
No, Angela, we didn't do anything for nothing. We did something good for something. Okay? Don't be such a downer.
That's coming straight from the horse's mouth.
Jim called me a horse today. And usually you would think that's a bad thing, but I think it's a good thing. Because horses are such powerful, magnificent creatures. Now, would George Washington have rode an unmagnificent creature? Would we measure the power of cars in unmagnificent creature powers? No. So I'm quite happy that Jim called me a magnificent creature.
He said what?
I actually enjoyed this experience. It was one of the few times that Michael came up with something that really sparked my interest. It allowed me to get creative, which is something that is very lacking in this office.
False! I was not selling papers, so therefore I was not happy doing this project. But Michael wanted me to do it, and whatever Michael wants me to do, it can force me to be happy doing it.
Does South Africa's job market need help? Well, it certainly needs something.
Did I do a good job? I don't know. I think so. But the only people who really know are the people in South Africa. So I will let you know when they let me know.